They sack him back at the 36. Tell you what, he did not have much time there to get in the field before he was ducking and covering.
Did it appear to you, as it did to me, that the defensive front won their play really quickly? Meaning the guys in front of them had almost no chance to block him. They were on him in a hurry.
For the field goal, a 53-yard attempt.
I didn't know why my shit was loading.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And the Patriots jump out to a 3-0 lead. Well, the drive ends in just 3, but they'll take it. Looks like they'll head to the locker room, barring something unfortunate in front on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they may not be jumping up and down and celebrating because they have the lead, but still, any little momentum in a game like this is important to a team. And they'll feel real good about going in and regrouping, knowing that they are out in front.
What? I didn't even know that shit even happened. I didn't know that I could even do that, to be honest.
And from this spot,
but you're not beating me in MUL.
We're just going to see a knee, and that's it.
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
He sets to fire deep. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. So at halftime, it's the Patriots with the advantage. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Pats at the line, ready to go. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. To throw, Mayfield. His throw incomplete. James Washington was the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Mayfield.
Where the fuck is he throwing the ball?
Traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening.
Right now, it's almost like my son keep coming asking me for $5. I'm not going to feel comfortable keep giving me $5, and I don't know what you keep asking me for.
Possession of this 3rd quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
You saw that?
1st and 10, Taylor now. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. Kyle Duggar up to make the tackle.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally.
Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. And here the pressure from the outside linebacking spot.
And normally when that happens and they're able to get home, that means the other guys on his team helped him out a lot. That they occupied people to allow it to be no less than a one-on-one situation allows him to get home.
So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. Now Tua. They'll set up a screen for Breida. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away.
Oh.
35 yards that time on the punt.
Yeah, you talking like you a master Madden player, bro.
The Pats at the line.
Who's watching my game now?
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
You never could beat me in the league.
Flushed out right.
Oh, shit.
And he almost had it defensively. It could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's 3rd down.
Call William.
Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week, he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to
me.
Shit. And Mayfield again with the interception, his 3rd.
I knew that was going to happen.
And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
On 1st down, Taylor. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. The Miami 1st down.
I think you got to go to your name and press get off it.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience.
Go to your name on the user list on
But that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that 1st half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there, just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think this running game, or should I say, lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
I knew I got you in that one. You had to mark my laugh. I know I got you.
2nd and 12.
Oh, that got you time resident.
Looking to pass.
Thank you.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off inside the 5. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line.
All right, Brandon. Normally when you hear about guys making 2 interceptions in the game, you're thinking must be a free safety, maybe a corner. How about getting 2 picks out of one of your linebackers? Again,
I don't care. I just gotta leave my. I just gotta leave my.
Come away with the football.
And he'll be hit and dropped for a loss at the 5-yard line. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14.
Oh, I got sacked.
Him again, the 5th time they've gotten him today, and this one results in a safety. And Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed.
0-2.
The play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
Oh, shit. The game might have froze. Oh, never mind.
So free kick situation forthcoming from the 20
as
the punt this one away. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
I ain't fucking all this shit right now. I don't choke on niggas' dicks.
Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. He'll start with a give to Taylor. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I see him shaking the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Tagovailoa on the throw on 2nd down here. And
yo, why did they do that?
Complete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
Back to Taylor on first
down. Get off the clock, please.
And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
On 2nd down, Tua. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football before he knew he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
They faked the handoff. Now Tua.
Oh, my God. He threw another pick.
Another interception. Picked off inside the 5. And not much on the return there.
Yeah,
He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense. They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Mayfield. And he'll find Washington. That's complete. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
Yeah, you're supposed to be telling your wife that she's fine how the way she is, bro.
As they've got a 1st and 10 now out past the 20.
Horrible. You are a horrible husband. This nigga is that I don't give a fuck what you're doing right now.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Michelle. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27.
What? Is she bigger, son?
On the handoff. The tackle.
We have played 3 quarters.
She posted some woman on Instagram that's talking about showing you like her now.
EA Sports. Back now in Miami. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. He's going to have a Patriots first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7 reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
They'll run on 1st down. Michelle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a pickup of 12. 2nd play in a row.
If I score here, that's the game. Then I'm killing the clock.
Those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable.
Bro, he had 3 opportunities in the red zone. He fucked all of them.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
He's just playing Mary.
They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there.
76, bro. Come on, bro.
New England on 3rd down. Lacking much success. Just 2 for 7 to this point. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Mayfield down.
Oh my God. Can't see.
DeForest Buckner able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in 1 game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
Well, it's actually best in his situation. In my situation, time goes down. I'm gonna do the whole shit and decline it. He's gonna accept it too.
And they're gonna take it all the way down and just take the delay. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
Yep, he accepted it.
Here's J.K. Scott now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
Okay.
Call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Dolphins' drive will start deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10.
He fucked up because now look, we got to start.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They go back to the air here after the INT.
Oh my God.
And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line.
Oh my God, he just killed the drive.
What I definitely like about this youngster is his motor. He is full throttle.
He just killed his drive.
Every snap. Loves to get after the quarterback. And that has to feel good to him right there.
He just killed his drive, man. I can't believe this, bro.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Bigger screen.
Tua sets up to pass it. Campbell making the catch.
Oh, that almost face mask. Look at that.
Get this up to the 4 right about there, and that's about it. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen.
I thought about to be a face mask. I'm about to say Madden.
Had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Madden. That's what I
rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out.
Don't say that.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line. Well, this is one heck of an individual performance we're witnessing.
He threw it too late.
Now his 3rd interception. And keep in mind, folks, this
is way
too late. He was
open like way early.
Does this feel to you like he's having a flashback? Because a lot of these linebackers we see in the NFL, in high school, they were offensive stars. They touched the football all the time. It's like he said to himself, let's go back and put on the leather jacket and go get the football. How about this one? 3 interceptions thus far.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout.
He called timeout.
Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. This is 3rd and 2.
Now if I get the first
maybe the biggest play in this football game.
Ooh.
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
That was a big stop right there.
2 minutes on the clock, and
but he can't score. Game.
So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They're looking at a 4th down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. Paris Campbell now on the return. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. They're going to start this.
He got a score, though, so that's not what I'm... All right. The game went out again. That's bad for his ass. Oh, I paused the game. I helped his ass out. It's alright. I ain't no asshole. I ain't no asshole. I'm gonna give him his...
First down Miami as they get set to start
the
drive.
Run the ball, bro?
They sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys.
He threw it deep, EA.
Right, throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And
He threw it deep against Patrick Gilmore. He got lucky.
He
got lucky he didn't get picked
that
up.
one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there.
Why is he trying to do that?
Checking in on Houston. It's in the 4th quarter there. And you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. A win would be their second on the young season. Line of scrimmage, the 31, as they line up 2nd and 10. Back to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often miss that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
He's a... Yo, I feel bad for him. He is there. He just throws it so late, and it don't make it better when Gilmore's hot.
No penalty. And before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
I know where this is going.
Tua on 4th down.
Oh,
got an open man. That's Campbell. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down.
1st and 10.
Oh, he jumped.
Yeah, whistles and a flag, and I believe a Dolphin got going a little early.
Let's go, team. Back that 5 yards up. That had something to do.
The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Oh, why he touched the center?
And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides...
That's how you people lose games, man. Just stop playing with
them. You did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Now Patrick Gilmore acts like he can't catch the fucking pass.
That would have sealed it. Instead, 2nd down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it. Unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
He's stopping the clock, too. I need to tackle in bounds. Sack, defense. Give me a fucking sack. Give me a sack. Stop the ball, nigga.
He'll look to throw.
Got his ass.
And he can't get it thrown away. He's taken down. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. Tagovailoa looking to throw it.
Oh!
Catch made here by Campbell.
How the fuck
And
are you
he's going to
opening the room
have
like
the
that?
Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17.
All right, 36 seconds to play, Q.
So from the 39
Defend the goal line. Defend the goal line.
10.
Just defend the goal line. That's all I need. Just defend it.
To throw is Tua. He's going to let
Oh,
it
that's a
fly.
fucking kick.
And, oh, a crusher
Finally got it
there
one.
as it's intercepted.
Finally got one.
Picked
Ball
off by
game.
Kenny Moore. Yet another interception, and I just had to double check my
No,
math.
he had
But
22
it is now
underneath.
8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see
Who? He
quarterbacks
choked?
in this type of a
He was a
bad
scorer
spot,
anyway. He killed too much time.
what they can do to change it, and
He only had one
sometimes they try
timeout.
too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter.
Get ready, EA. He a dummy.
They go down to a knee and a sigh
He's
of
a dummy.
relief
Why the
as
hell
they
would-
are into the win column for the first time this year.